Good afternoon, Leo. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome aboard the Cosmic Chariot. I'm going to be your tour reader today. My name is Sally. How are you guys doing? Alright, so Leo, this is going to be your past life reading. Not all messages will resonate, but take or resonate and leave the rest behind. For that being said, if you do find that you are resonating with any of these messages, you're welcome to hit that like button or hit that subscribe button to let me know that you are resonating and enjoying my content and that you want to see more. Alright, so Leo. This will be a general reading, so if you would like a more personal, reading, you can message me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, wherever you have me added. But if you want like a more personal, um, you know, past life reading, um, because I'm sending this message to, you know, thousands of people, and they're not all these messages are going to be for you. There's going to be messages for other people and then messages for you as well. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, Leo, let's jump right into the video. Okay, Leo. So today we will be pulling 6 cards for your past life. Each card will represent something different that happened in your past life. Each card has their own meaning to them, so just keep that in mind and just enjoy the reading. Alright, here we go. Dividing up the deck and see what you guys got. Alright, so Leo, here we go. So for your first card, you're coming out as the 10 of Wands. So you were someone that worked very hard and kept a lot of burdens to themselves in this past life, Leo. I see like you working very hard and underappreciated as well. And maybe you had to, do things for, very low amount of money. So your finances could have been very poor during this time period that your past life is in. Alright, so the next card is, what did you do in your past life? So you have the Knight of Cups. So that tells me that you didn't really want to fall in love, or love just wasn't an option for you. You kind of, were single for most of your life, or if not your whole life. And you just weren't looking to offer love to anyone. You could have been a masculine, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. But during this life, you could have been a male. And yeah. So your next card is, what challenges did you face? So the challenges you faced was a lack of abundance. So we kind of already, saw that from the first card. But you worked so hard, and you didn't like what you were putting out, like what you're putting out so much work for such, minimum wage that you were tired of it, and you had this lack of interest of doing your job, and you could have hated your job. You could have also been a gardener, because you do have, this guy gardening, his vegetables and stuff like that. But either way, this is someone that, you guys just had a very hard time doing your job. Or, like, you did your job pretty good, but you saw a lack of it. Like, you didn't like the abundance that was coming through to you guys. You didn't like how things were turning out, and you didn't know how to get out of the situation, and you spent most of your life in this situation, and you just didn't know how to move forward or how to release it. So number 4, how did you die in this past life? So in this past life, you have the Queen of Wands reverse. This is how you died. So it could have been that you died by a beheading. Maybe, someone didn't like how you were doing your job, and they just, cut off your head, and they took action upon you but didn't have mercy upon you. They just did, whatever, they didn't really care. For some of you, you could have been a knight, like maybe you're into jousting, um, and that could be why you are interested in horses now, if you are. That could be a reason why, because you found jousting very fun, very energetic, and intriguing to you. And it was something you did on your off time. It wasn't something that you did um, for your work. All right. So you have the Three of Pentacles coming out as your fifth card, which is what lessons did you learn? So you learned about contracts and how to get out of contracts. So even though you had this huge burden, you started to realize, how to get out of contracts, or how to get out of bad situations, um, through this lifetime. So, and you could have, brought that energy into this lifetime, so that way, when things start getting bad, you know when to get out. You're just like, all right, I know how to avoid this situation. I'm just going to avoid it. I'm not going to confront the bad situation. I'm just going to avoid it. Not in like a bad way, but in a way that's saving your life, and not allowing you to get to this 10 of Wands anymore. All right. You have the Star card for your 6 card. It's also in reverse, but this is what influenced you. So this is how your past life influenced you on this life. So in this life, you could be very unbalanced, or you may have a bit of, may have some trust issues, or things just don't feel very fulfilling for you, or they don't feel balanced. But that's what you learned in this lifetime. You learned that things are just unfair, and not everything is going to be balanced, no matter how much you nurture it. But you can try your best to nurture, because not every situation is going to put you in a situation where you put like 100% of your effort into something and you get 0% back. Like eventually you're going to find a connection or a situation where it is 50-50 and it is balanced, but that not everything is balanced, and that there are things that are just unfair to you. But this could also be that because things were so unfair in this lifetime that we're talking about, that things are a bit or more fair in this lifetime that you are in. All right? So hopefully that makes sense. What card should we talk about more? What card should we talk about more? I'm getting the Knight of Cups. So tell me more about what you did. Tell me more about what you did. Or what did you do? Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about Leo. So for the signs that I see Aquarius, I see Sagittarius, I see Leo, and I see Virgo. I also see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with any of those, or you could have been any of those signs, or those are just the energies that were really coming out during that past life. But anyways, let's see what you guys got. Okay, here we go. So you have the Four of Cups, and you also have the Page of Pentacles. So more not being able or not wanting to work on situations, or maybe you just had a hard time making decisions. So what you did was what you did for work was you looked at the whole situation and you chose what option was best for you. But some of the options just didn't work out. And there are options that were floating in front of your face, but you just couldn't see them. And you could only see these three cups right here. And that's why you chose to decline on some options or some offers that could have been actually very fulfilling for you, but you didn't know that those offers were going to come in because you had a very hard time listening to your intuition and doing what was best for you. So I'm going to pull one more card and I'm going to put it right underneath the Three of Pentacles. So that was your what lessons did you learn card. And I feel like you really did learn about relationships. Seeing how you have the Three of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands here, you definitely learned something about relationships because the Three of Pentacles is his relationships, it's contracts, it's whatever that is, it's whatever that has to deal with some sort of contract. It's um, you know karmic contracts, soulmate contracts, relationship contracts, phone contracts, whatever whatever it is. It's something to do with a contract. And you learned how to get out of karmic contracts as well, and that could be why in this lifetime you have so many relationships that are good, but you also have some that are bad because you still got to deal with that karma. But you also learned a lot on how to get out of those karmic situations very quickly or those bad situations. But there were some good times because the Four of Wands is a very happy and fulfilling card, or it's a relationship card that talks about celebration and everyone having a good time. So there was some good times in this past life. It wasn't all bad. It just may be like it just I don't know. You knew how to get yourself out of situations and have fun and live your best life. Even though you had a hard time in this life, if that makes sense. So you kind of like rebelled, and that kind of makes sense if there was like a beheading, if like a queen beheaded you because you did something wrong or you rebelled when they said not to. That kind of makes sense, but either way, that's going to be your reading for today. I hope you guys resonate and enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help grow my channel, and I really do appreciate it. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links will be down in the description box below. If you want to check out any of the other videos on my channel, you can hit that channel button, and it'll take you to a whole bunch of videos on my channel. I've been doing this for a year, so I have yearly videos, I have weekly videos, and I have monthly videos, so you can go check them out. I also have garden videos if you are interested in gardening. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.